the dogs are sleeping. They are. Pinky, Frankie, Loki. Loki has a hurt back. And then we have the panda. This is Marley. She's a panda pug. And does she ever know it? Aren't you the pretty panda? Yes, you know. Okay, she's a real attention hog. I wanted to talk about knitting. Okay. I'm making a sock here. Just a plain sock. Probably give it to my daughter. She has chronically cold feet. And I love knitting. Knitting is relaxing. I'm learning more and more, even at my age. I'm learning new stuff all the time. And it helps my mental health more than anything else. It helps me, sorry, one of my dogs just had to get up. It helps me think through things, and I can even watch TV, and after I've been knitting for a few minutes, I realize I'm not looking at it anymore. I'm watching TV. And I've been knitting since I learned how in a school in Chile when I was about 9 years old. We lived there. And they required all the girls to have an hour a day of doing something like knitting or an embroidery or crocheting. And it was a good experience. Now it sounds like an antiquated idea and a bit backward, but anyway, it was a good idea because it taught me a lot. I did learn how to embroider, I did learn how to knit and crochet, and I've always been grateful for that. So this is a double point needle project I like to use. Some people use what they call the magic loop method. I never found that any easier. I prefer plastic needles because I don't like the feel of the wooden needles, the bamboo needles. They're just reminiscent of the sticks the doctors put down your throat. And these I find to be warmer. I do have arthritis in my hand. I have arthritis in this hand. And sometimes when I've been knitting for a long time, I have to stop. Ooh, what an old hand. Anyway, I have to stop and let it rest because I get a real pain right there in my basal joint in my thumb. And it just is aggravated by knitting, I know that. So I don't knit as much as I used to probably. But it's something I can recommend to anybody who has a disquieted mind, because I think you find over time that it really helps. It helps to, my theory is it helps to consume enough bandwidth in your brain while you're doing it that you can process other things and work your way through it as even at a subliminal level. And that's always been helpful to me. Well, I think I'll leave it at that. All the dogs settled down again, so I can get back to knitting my sock.